Hey, this is Majinoni. Here's a manga review for you. We got Magical Girl Spec Ops, Volume 1 and 2. Now, at first I saw this, and I was like, oh, please, this is going to be stupid. And then a friend of mine said, no, you need to buy this. He says this is really violent. So I said, okay, I'll buy it. So I picked up the first 2 volumes, and I was pleasantly surprised. These are really awesome books. Story. Basically, the gist is this. There was just imagine a alien monster race that has invaded the world. And they have invaded other worlds and destroyed them. Well, these fairies who had their world universe that they destroyed, they didn't want the same thing to happen to others, so they came to Earth and they gave the people powers of magical girls. So at the very beginning, it's basically the end of the big battle between the magical girls and the monsters. And there was a big battle. Magical girls died, and it was great fun for everybody involved. Well, after that, it goes a little bit time passed, and then as you can, the basic story is what happens after the big fight. So yeah, you still have some random demon monster creatures, and then you also have what you would expect. The government some governments have taken their magical girls and turned them into CIA spy type people. There's some that are just basically want to, they don't want anything to do with, being a magical girl and fighting anymore. And I'm sure you can also imagine that the governments of the world have basically reverse engineered everything, and they have bullets and weapons and stuff like that too. So that way they can kind of be like a magical girl, but in terms of weaponry, but it's not 100% as strong as a magical girl. So there's the one called Rapture. She's going back to school. She's kind of, she's trying to adjust, and shenanigans happens. And it's actually really good so far. There's basically, I guess you could say, a terrorist organization from Russia, and they are up to no good. And Rapture gets pulled into the battle. And I'm really looking forward to the series. It's really, really good. So, highly recommend it. If you like magical girls, maybe you might not like it so much because there's a little bit of blood, high violence. They're not using wands. They're using guns, knives, things like that. So, overall, great job. We'll have more stuff later. Like, share, and until next time.